Today you're gonna learn how to do a muscle up as quick as possible, as easy as possible, as simple as possible. For those of you who don't know me, you know, you're probably thinking, why the f would I listen to you? And I'm gonna show you exactly why you should listen to me. Take a look at these muscle ups, right? If you know anything about what you're seeing right here, this takes a lot of hard work, bro. I have done tens of thousands of muscle ups to get to this point, bro, okay? This doesn't happen overnight. And I would like to think it qualifies me to be a pretty damn good teacher for you. So buckle in, pay attention, take some notes, because you're gonna learn something today. Now that we got that out of the way, I think we can start. Please do not skip your warm-ups and your stretches. And I know you're thinking like, can we get to the point, bro? I'm here to learn a muscle up. I know, okay? Shut the fuck up, okay? Sit back and just learn, okay? Do not skip this part because it's very important. And the most important is your wrist. Now, the first thing you need is just one pull-up, bro. One pull-up. All the way down, all the way up. And if you got that, the next thing you need to learn is that the pull-up is not the precursor to a muscle up, bro, okay? They are two different movements. The pull-up is directly up and down, and the muscle up is actually backwards. Look at this diagram I have. So that's exactly what you're gonna practice, right? Get to the pull-up bar, take your step back. And when I say take a step back, I quite literally mean take a step backwards so that you could jump to the bar so that you end up in this position right here before you pull up, because that's what creates the backwards effect instead of going straight up. And pull as high as you can. To put it simply, that's exactly all you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Little by little, you'll get higher and higher. So when you're first trying, it might look something like this where you're not really getting as high as you want to, but trust me, just please focus on that backwards motion. Which is fine, right? That's why you're here, to build the strength. Now, use your knees. At the same time you're pulling yourself up, bring your knees to your chest as hard as you can to create the momentum. This dog in the background is so annoying, dude. I apologize, y'all. Anyways, bring your knees to your chest because that will give you a little extra boost to get you a little bit higher. Don't feel bad about doing it because we all start somewhere. If it looks like that, you're doing great. The point you need to get to is to have the bar right here, right under your chest line, right? So you pull up high enough to where you start to notice like, yo, the bar is literally like right in front of me, bro. Exactly. From that point on, you just want to jump on the bar, which will probably look something like this. That's pretty much a reenactment of what my first muscle up looked like. Me personally, it took me a long time to get there, bro. But I've seen other people who've gotten there way quicker than I have. It took me 4 months. Some people do it in a month, some people do it in 2 weeks. So I guess it just depends on how much you practice. And I would say I've never been afraid of training every day. So I definitely will recommend it to you. Of course, listen to your body, and if anything feels wrong, you know what I'm saying, you just take it slow. Repetition is the key, bro. I've done tens of thousands of muscle ups at this point. You know what I'm saying? And if it looks a little something like this, this is probably kind of underwhelming, but you are headed in the right direction. I promise you. Please keep this up for as long as you can, bro. I don't like to overcomplicate things, so I want to keep it simple. The answer to this video is do this workout right here for as long as you can, as many times a day, bro. Until your arms fall off. You know what I'm saying? Until you get high enough one day to just slam your chest on the bar and turn it into a muscle up. This is what your workout should look like every single day. This funny little exercise will take you to a muscle up faster than anything else, bro. I truly believe that, and I wish I knew this when I was first starting out, bro. 1 minute rest. Yes, 1 minute rest in between and repeat the cycle. The more you practice, the faster it will be. You will get higher and higher and higher. And then you'll get to that point where I was saying, where the bar is right here, bro. And at that point, you just want to throw yourself on the bar. Throw your chest on the bar. Make sure you're far enough from the bar that when you jump to it, you create that forward swing I was talking about that is going to pull you backwards. At some point, you'll pull high enough just like this to where you could slam your chest on the bar and turn it into a full muscle up. I'm going to go ahead and play it again for you even slower this time so you see that it's just a high pull up and then I slam my chest on the bar when I get high enough. That's how you have to learn. Obviously, you could clean it up after that, but we're talking about getting the first muscle up here, bro, okay? It's not going to be pretty. With enough practice and enough consistency and enough discipline, you might end up looking like this one day. And everyone wondering how to clean up your muscle ups after you already, you know, got the first 5 down or whatever, and you're using your knees or you're chicken winging, I'm saved that for another day. Stay tuned.